Well, hello there. Welcome back to Motor Time Behind the Wheel, and this is day 12 of our playthrough of Motor Town. It's time to continue this series, and today I have a little bit of an idea what we're gonna do. We will be taking the Kira van out. I think this vehicle is a little bit underrated, so I want to showcase it a little bit more than we have so far. So let's get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and refuel. We're going to go and modify this vehicle, and we're gonna do a Quenjin food run to make a little bit of money and to do a little bit of something at the same time for this video. And I will take this opportunity to talk about a few things that I have been thinking about for this series. First things first, fuel up. Sorry for the cough. Fuel up, and then we head over to the tuning shop. Of course, this little thing is very capable. It's considered to be a truck, even though it's a van. Got a truck engine and truck tires and truck everything, which means this is a very capable little thing. At the end of the day, I will show you how easy it is to do the Quenjin food run with this little beast of ours. Let's repair it. Let's do some parts, powertrain. Let's invest into it. Let's make it really good. Oh, we can't get the best engine just yet. We need level 50 for that. Well, we'll buy the second best engine. We can buy a stock turbo for it. Transmission, we will go with 13 speed. Final drive ratio, we will adjust to be that for sure, for example. And we need a lock differential for it. Brakes, brake powers is already installed. Anti-roll bars have been installed. Springs, we're gonna upgrade it to 200%. And dampeners, we will install 400s at the back. And let's go with 200s. Let's go with 200s at the front. That'll do. That should do. It needs a little bit of a ride height adjustment. We're gonna go with +6s, +8s at the front, and +5s at the back. You may wonder why, and you will see. I will explain that at some point on this video. Well, it's basically for the bridges. The bridges are one of the bridges requires you to have a lift kit on this. And let's pimp her out completely. Why not? Tires, we leave them at stock for maximum grip, and we don't need to install anything on this anymore. We already have that all. So yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna go to... We gotta remember that this is now 13-speed gearbox. It's not necessary to go with 13 speed. You can do it with the 6-speed. I just really like the 13-speed gearbox personally, so we're gonna go with that. And we grab some stuff from here to Quenjin. I'm sure there's not actually a lot, so we're gonna need to do another stop. There we go. Actually, never mind. We are full already. We will get I'm not taking a trailer. Instead, we will be going as is. I think we might have. I might have made a mistake with the final drive ratio. Let's fix that quickly. We're not gonna be able to even reach 100 kilometers per hour with this current gearbox, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and adjust that a little bit. Oh, we can't fit back here anymore. Oh no, I didn't think of that. Okay, well, we're gonna need to go and unload. Sorry for this. Little bit of mistakes made. Little bit of mistakes made. I forgot about that. Let's unload these. They should be available for us to re-pick up here after, hopefully at least. If not, we'll stop at another warehouse. We need to unload corn pallets and the water bottle. Then we can go. Then we can go and change the final drive ratio. I didn't think about it that I should have left it at stock. Oh well, mistakes were made. Just a human. I'm just a human after all. Something like that. There we go. Much better. Let's go see what we can pick up back onto the roof rack. Hopefully something. Still likes to accelerate on flat ground with 5H, which is good news for us. Let's see. Guangjin Supermarket. Cheese pallets. Rice pallet. Yeah, let's go with those. A little bit of variety going. And then we're just gonna go. We're not gonna go and get meat boxes. We're not gonna cheese it today. I don't think we need to. It's not about the money, it's about the experience and the trip. I kind of wanted to showcase the little Kira van on this trip, how it can, like all the Kiras can do this trip. But I really like the Kira van, even though it gets very top heavy. She still can do this trip pretty well. And if we're just careful, we won't... if we're just careful, we won't have any issues with tipping over. So I need to test something out here now. Bit soft. Not the exact same settings that I've been using before. H shifter bugging out again. Yes, but it'll be fine. Hopefully at least. Hopefully at least. Yeah, I hope everyone's been well and been waiting for the next episode on this playthrough. And I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the playthrough. I've already kind of done what I wanted with it. I wanted to showcase some of the early game stuff that you can do to make money and everything. And but I think we're gonna keep on going with it. There's still a couple of things that I would like to do. Is like, for example, get the Golema rotator, but that is a far away because we need level 200 diver level for that, and we need to get, well, not getting to level 50 on record job is the easy part. It's the driver level that's the hard part for sure. The settings might be a bit wrong. I should maybe have 300% dampeners at the front. Okay. Oh well. We'll go with what we set up for now. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. You can see every time I brake, it's very forward. Well, that would be the springs. 300 springs at the front would have fixed that. We'll go with what we have. We do just fine, I'm sure. But yeah, but the series, been a bit lost on what to do next. Other than just grind some money and get a semi. We should get a semi. I should have gotten the semi with these monies instead of spending 130,000 on the caravan. But I really wanted to showcase this little thing. So I'm happy to spend the money. And we can always make more money. Like, we're gonna make like 80,000 from this trip already. Or something like that, 70,000-80,000. Oh, that's pretty decent. It's not the biggest money in the world right now because I'm not... First of all, we are not carrying pallets of toys. And second of all, we haven't stacked up on meat boxes, which are the money makers right now. The money makers right now. And we'll go with this. It'll be fine. Yeah, leaving it at stock configuration was definitely the way to go. Though we overheated the engine, which is oh yeah, this is the medium engine. Of course, it will overheat. I didn't think of that. Did not think of that. Oopsies. Oh well, we'll be fine. We lost a little bit of coolant. That overheat. We shouldn't be overheating on the off-road. Maybe, hopefully. We could also take the shortcut, which I'm sure everyone already knows from the video I made and not the other videos other people have made afterwards. But the shortcut to Quanjin makes it like a 15-minute trip. But I don't want to use that. I like the off-road. Oh, I like doing the road more. More fun. As I've stated in my video, it's more fun. Yeah, I'm really grateful for everyone for the support I've gained on my YouTube videos. for you, the viewer, watching this episode as well. I'm very grateful for all that, all the support that I've gotten, and it's nice to see the growth on the channel. Very much, and I can't wait to do more content for you guys. Create more. I think this series is gonna turn into a little bit of a podcast format, kinda, if that makes any sense. So something like where I can take it chill, showcase a little bit of this and that, while having a little bit of a chat with you guys. Compared to what it's been so far, I think it's what I'll do, because I want to do other videos on the YouTube as well from Motortown. But those are like silly videos, silly stuff to do, like and new finds and everything like that, shortcut and everything. I want to showcase stuff like that, which requires me to use my main account, because I just don't have the driver level or the funds on this account, on this playthrough. So this playthrough is gonna keep on going. It's just gonna be not the latest and greatest. One of the reasons why I was on, or why I took a little bit of a pause on this for a few days, is was 7.13 release. We upgraded this server to the test branch early, and I didn't want to do videos on the test branch on this playthrough. I wanted to wait until it was released, and then I was just busy with other stuff I had to do. We're back. You drive it, you own it playthrough is still very much alive. This truck feels like, or this van really could use the bigger engine. I can't overtake this car. I just can't overtake the car. I don't have the power. That's a great example of why I need to do some videos on my main account. It's just, you need the power. Like I can do this with this setup. I'm pretty sure we won't have any issues doing the engine run. But it would be better. Would be better if we had the bigger engine. The turbo I'm not missing as much, so it would be helpful as well. Almost at the gravel road, or start of the gravel road. There it is. Man, there's still so much traffic. We dropped the traffic amount on our server from 100% to 50%, and there's still so much traffic all the time. It's insane. Also, our fuel situation, as you can see, is pretty dire. We already spent most of our fuel. We can't, I believe the Kira van can barely make it to the to Guanjin with one fuel tank. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna fuel up in the midway, because I have set up a fuel point here at the beginning of the off-road section for vehicles, for exactly this reason, if they are out of fuel. Because unlike I believe the Kira flat bed and the box both have a benefit of being able to install additional fuel tanks. Pretty much not so the case with the Kira van. It's one of its weaknesses is the amount of fuel it has. But that's no problem. We got two diesel and gasoline both here. ready to be used. I just gotta refresh them really quickly because as you can see they are not active right now. But I'll show you a quick trick what you can do. Oh no. How about you put the parking brake on? You get out, and if it doesn't refresh, you just push it a little bit and it activates the fuel pumps. What? There we go, diesel. We are topped up and we're ready to go. Oh no, you're not gonna watch out for me. How about you guys? Yeah, there's no one coming. This intersection is deadly. The AI doesn't give a one jack crap about you. It will just ram you. Now let's go. We're gonna take it a little bit slower because it's not the exact setup that I usually use. I'm testing out the new suspension setup. I wanted to see if this could do it. And the engine of course requires us to be on lower gears than usual. But she can do it, no problem. Gotta make sure we're not redlining it all the time because it will overheat. And yeah, the front end is too soft as I thought. It should be 300% springs on the front. 200 is a little bit too soft. A little bit too soft. But she'll make it, as I said many times now, she'll make it, no problem. You could go on a little bit lower gear here, but I don't want to switch gears in mid climb. Yeah, the little Kira van can. Remember that. If you ever want to do something different, or try a different vehicle, the Kira van is definitely to go to. Very capable little truck. Just don't copy my settings exactly. Put 300 springs on the front, 200 at the back, and it'll be fine. 200 at the back, so it has a smoother. You got a smoother ride. One of the reasons why I wanted to try the 200% springs was to have a little bit of a smoother ride, and it sure is smooth, but it also likes to fight you a little bit. Hot parts, no problem. A little bit of drifting. We'll drift a little bit. Here comes the rain. Switch to a lower gear. Yeah, hopefully everyone's... I know everyone and their mother have been doing this run for a while. It's a very much fun ride, isn't it? It's a fun trip driving to Guanjin. And I'm sure everyone is already bored of seeing this run being done, but I wanted to do this. I had a little bit of different plan, but then I was like, nah, I want to showcase the Kira van and what it can do. And she surely can do this trip as well, so why not? This is, I guess, the hardest route there is right now. Besides the coal and iron runs, but those have been figured out. This has been, I mean, honestly, this trip isn't even that hard to do. It's very easy to do on many vehicles. Like, I've tried it with almost every vehicle in the game, and everything can just do it, no problem. Like, I've tried every van except the smallest van, because the smallest van can do this as well, but it couldn't hold up pallet of toys, and that was my limitation. Like, if it can't hold a pallet of toys, I'm not trusting it. I tried the dory. The dory barely made it. It was the toughest one out of them. I've done all the pickups, all the vans, as I said, all the trucks, all the like Trunco, Matey, and the dry vans, and all of them can do this trip, no problem. So I don't know if it's really that hard of a trip. It's more like it's a fun trip. I like doing it with the what's it called, the Toyota Hilux, but what is it called? It's Veltox, I think it was. That's my favorite to do it in. It's the lightest of the pickups. It has a long wheelbase, and let's put that on drift so we don't have traction control ruining our day. And it's a very much fun trip with that thing. I know some people really like the Hana. The Hana is okay. I don't like the short wheelbase it has. And the Raunchy is of course really good as well as the Veltox is. It's just the heaviest of them all. It's the most easiest to drive, the Raunchy. Raunchy is the easiest of them all to drive because of that, because of the weight of it. But all of them do it really well. The Dory was not an enjoyable experience, not gonna lie. She can do it though, she can do it. Got stuck at the last hill though, and I had to winch myself up, but if you do it right, she'll do it too. And funnily enough, actually, the Dory made the most money out of them. I've also, speaking of pickups, it's technically a pickup. I have done it in the Fox, that's the Jeep. The Jeep also has a small cargo space. Oh, come on, baby, you can climb this. You can store one singular box of meat on it, and then you can stack up like 5 more if you play around with it. Like, it has a height limit on how high how you can stack them up though. And of course the Hummer can as well, I guess, or not the Hummer, the Lamborghini, the Mammoth can also do this trip, and it's technically also a pickup because it has a cargo bed on it. But all of them can, no problem. The vans were fun to try. Caravan the most. Oh no. Oh no, we failed. As I usually fail with this bridge, or these bridges. It's hard when you don't see the wheels. Barely made it this time. Yeah, definitely could use the bigger engine. You can do this with 5H with the default gearbox if you got the biggest engine and the stage 1 turbo. See how she goes through here. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Slowing down a lot. Oh, barely makes it with this engine. No problem with the biggest engine, but barely makes it with this engine. That was the most worrisome part I was worried about. Like, that part I was worried about. But she can do it, she can do it. Of course, like, you may wonder, like, why would you take a Kira van and do this instead of using the Trunco or the dry van? And it's honestly just because you can, kind of type of deal, for a variety, for testing out different vehicles, how they feel and everything. Like, I've done this with the buses as well. I did it with the Bungo and the Townie. The Townie was a dream, but the Bungo was a not good experience. I did not like that one bit. The reasoning is that Bungo is very light. It's super light of a bus, and when you load stuff on top of it, it gets very top heavy very quick. Whereas the Townie weighs twice as much as the almost twice as much as the Bongo does. But sadly, even though it's the bigger vehicle, it holds the least, it holds less cargo, which makes no sense because the roof racks you can install in real life onto the Townie are way larger than the ones you can install on the Bongo. You should have more carry capacity, or at the very least the same amount. Sorry for the cough. At least the same amount of the Bongo. It makes no sense that the Townie can only hold one pallet and the Bongo can hold two. The Townie should be able to hold two pallets and a meat box or two, to be realistic. I hope that's something Mr. Wang or one of the development teams would change eventually. Townie should have a larger cargo hold. But funnily enough, if you didn't know, the Townie actually has a trunk. It is one of the rare cars with a trunk on it, where you can put a meat box regularly, and you can throw, if you are very precise, you can throw one by hand loading as well. So you can have two meat boxes in the trunk. It was a very pleasant surprise. Joy to drive that thing. Maybe I'll showcase it at some point on the channel, but we'll see. Yeah, leisurely drive with the Caravan. With the bigger engine and the stage 1 turbo, you can really rally drive this with this thing. She can do the turn, she can go fast. Careful on this turn, you can flip easily if you are coming too fast to it or go too deep into the inside of that particular hairpin. Smoothly down here. Smooth. She goes. She just goes. Even with our limited engine capacity and the turbo, she goes. Because these things have a surprisingly good amount of grip because of the weight they have. And the truck tires are not horrible. Full grip. Yeah, I should downshift here. There we go. Up the hill we go again. Watch out for the rock and the tree afterwards. This is can be a treacherous spot. Turn here. Drop the gear. Beautifully she goes. Here we are, almost at the last annoying bridge, as I have started calling them. I called them something else, but then I was requested to change the name, so I obliged to it. But anyway, let's do this. Get her here, and we're stuck. So I messed it up. Let's try that again. Third. Turn around like that. And as you can hear that scratch, that scratch is the reason why we put the 8 at the front and 5 at the back lift kit. That scratch right there is the reason. You can get bellied out there. You might wonder why I put 8 at the front and 5 at the back and not 8 on both of 5 on 5. 5 at the front isn't quite enough. 10 is unnecessary much, and the reason why I put only 5 on the back is to reduce the risk of tipping over. The higher you go, the higher your mass is gonna be, and the more likely it is that it tips. So to reduce the risk of that, I go with 8 at the front and 5 at the back. Because the back end is usually the one that likes to go and flip over. That's like if you raise it too much. Now this is gonna be interesting to see if we can do the uphill here or not. I have some faith on this thing, but it's not a lot with this engine. Oh, she'll climb it, no worries. Take it to the left, watch out for the rock. A little bit of slide there. Change to lower gear. Here we are. We are at Gwenjin. Can't take a contract because we don't have enough of stuff on us. But 58k, that's basically nothing. We only, like, we didn't bring a lot of high value stuff, and it seems we actually overloaded on cheese, but it's okay. I didn't do this for the money exactly. If I was, we would have been hauling pallets of toys with meat boxes. That's what we would have done instead. But yeah, there we go, I guess. We are Kira Van, a very capable little girl. She's a good one. Don't sleep on this vehicle. It's absolutely amazing. She's really good. I've heard the bits. And yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show, enjoyed this episode. I think we're gonna call it here. And yeah, if you liked it, hit the like button. Comment down below what you enjoyed and what you didn't enjoy, and all your other thoughts about the game or this episode. And hit that subscribe button so you can don't miss out on the future content. I stream every day, both on Twitch and YouTube, as I mentioned. So hit that subscribe button so you know when I'm live, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Bye bye.